Hello, everyone. This is Asian Winchester, and I'm doing a twofer McDunfer. That's right, everybody. I licked the red pill today. I did not take the red pill. I merely just licked it. That means I've had a epiphany about MGTOW today. Men going their own way versus, the supposed sexist. I do apologize. I'm using a lower quality um, webcam from a older laptop, and the video will freeze up and lag, but I left my better webcam in my car, so that's pretty much my fault. So what I mean when I say I licked the red pill is at Epiphany watching a MGTOW video. What I thought was there has to be um, two different kinds of MGTOW sections. You have one group that blames biological sex of MGTOW. You have a second group that believe that it is the fault of the certain subcultures and the gender, social role associated with that subculture. And it's going to vary from location to location. Different cultures and communities, you're going to have different subcultures with each community in different parts of a state. You're going to have leftist places where, there's going to be a subculture where women are going to be more radical politically, like radical feminists. I'm guessing, well, I won't guess here. Apparently, Toronto is full of radical feminists because it's leftist. So, men living there will tend to go MGTOW, right? Since you have these women following a subculture that's they're using data against men, and they can be manipulative, or they can be accusing of the men in their area because of uh, these other places educating them about gender roles of a subculture, or how they can take advantage of men in that subculture. Obviously, from location to location, women are different, right? Because in my area, where it's a mixed political views, and it's just mixed culture where I live. Um, One, you have females that respect men. Two, you have females think they should be above men. Three, there could be cultures where females feel they should have some sort of privilege because they are female. That's because I live near the southern United States. That culture spread like wildfire. Excuse me. So it's not biological sex; it's just gender roles in certain subcultures that besides the justice system, besides politics, um, it's just these locations. Men get tired. Regardless of the culture that they follow, they get tired. Um, they get so tired that they don't have the time to analyze what culture that women are following in that certain region. And that makes total sense to me. And that's the flavor of the red pill. That's just flavor. I didn't take the whole red pill because I'll never be MGTOW. I'm too practical for that because I know they're very respectable women. They're not overly political or overly radical in their beliefs to where they're having some anti-gender agenda. Kind of like some MGTOW men are. I mean, blaming biological sex doesn't make sense because you could have a small or medium percentage of MGTOW followers that believe, maybe in a region separate from their original region that turned them away from women, the gender women, not the biological women, that maybe in a different region they would find a potential mate that they can connect with. That makes total sense. It really does. But I'll never be pro MGTOW or anti MGTOW because only part of MGTOW blames the biological sex that is female. And another part blames the different cultures and subcultures that females follow to put men under this label. And men are tired of that. They don't want that because, different countries are progressing. So, too long didn't watch. Biological sex, no need to blame it. Different subcultures that teach women that men should be in some sort of role and women should be in some sort of role. No. No, not gonna happen. Especially in America and Canada, where people have the freedom to be who they want to be. They follow their own beliefs and ideals. So, don't follow a culture where radical people tell you what to think or what to be. Be yourself. That's what this percentage of MGTOW want to be. They want to be themselves. They want to be moral, rational, and I'm going to say this, they want to be fair. For example, if you're a woman, you're raised up in this culture where the man is supposed to pursue you or talk to you first or initiate the first date or be the one to ask for your number. I mean, you get the man who doesn't have to be MGTOW. He just has his own culture and individual beliefs. He has his morality, he has his social ethics, and he might view your beliefs as very sexist. If he's smart enough, he'll see that you're following a certain type of culture that has gender roles. Gender roles. My accent kind of. And he might not conform to your standard of gender roles. I mean, let's say you and him go on a date. Alright, you're gonna have countering beliefs. Because let's say it's a date, okay, he doesn't have to be MGTOW. Let's say he believes in paying for his own meal. You believe he should pay for the meal. Now you're at a cultural dilemma. And great. A new MGTOW conflict. Because of your little stupid gender roles in your little stupid subculture where you expect the male to pay. Sounds like you're supporting patriarchy as a female in your own little subculture. And it's not because you're female. It's not because of your biological sex. It's because how you're brought up. It's your ideas, your morals, the subculture that you follow. And then you create this movement that is MGTOW. Because you want to culturally enforce gender rules that support some kind of patriarchy that even the radical feminists are against? What? and and I mean, it doesn't have to be a woman that is a radical feminist or a feminist as is. It could be a woman raised in a certain state in a certain family that teaches the man should pay for the meal at a date. The man should be the one who speaks to you. The man should be the one who gets your number. And when you meet a rational man with his own individual culture, his own individual morals and beliefs, and social ethics, and he believes you should pay for your meal and he should pay for his own meal, something that makes sense in a capitalist society. But when you expect him to do that, for one, he's going to be turned off by a lot. Two, his perception, he's going to think you're supporting patriarchy. And let's say you are a radical feminist. That's that is totally ironic and sadly strange because it doesn't make sense. So for those guys that you don't believe MGTOW works, you believe you'll never become a follower of the MGTOW culture. I mean, you don't have to. Just get a taste of the red pill. You don't have to take the whole thing. I mean, MGTOW is not about giving up on a biological sex. It's being tired of social rules of gender. I said roles, not rules. Sorry about my accent. But yeah, gender is the social application, and biological sex is what you were born as, male or female. Whether or not you had that extra chromosome. This video is not playing biological sex in any way. It's just contrasting cultures that have some correlating effect on the development of countercultures such as MGTOW and radical feminism. So, just take a taste. Take a taste of the red pill if you're a guy. It's not about biological sex, it's about the social applications of whatever culture a man or a woman decide to follow. Thank you for watching. 15 minutes, that's really good. At least it's not 20 to 30 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching.